Good everyone, welcome to Everyday Events. Please kindly follow and like our page Everyday Events. Click on the notification bell so you get notification each time we make any new publication. It is no longer news that the Northerners have been coming in their high numbers to the south, coming in trucks, trailers, and buses. Even as they are coming in with their ammunition, knife, guns, cutlasses. And it's surprising that they are not being stopped on the highway because there's a total lockdown. I don't see any reason how they got the free access to drive towards the south in their thousands. Here is the news. Delta community raised alarm over influx of strange faces. Communities in three local government areas of Delta State at the weekend raised alarm over an alleged influx of northerners in their areas. The local governments include Sapele, Ethiop West, and Warri North. The chairman of Ethiop West local government area, Honorable Solomon Gole, while talking to Vanguard, confirmed the incident at the weekend. He said Sapele is a landlocked local government, but Ethiop West shares a common boundary with Jesse, Boboroku, and Obe area. All these are boundaries in Edo for now. We are trying to stop the influx of not only northerners but other states trying to access the state through that area. Our team is on ground to make sure that the interstate border lockdown is strictly adhered to, adding that the State Commissioner of Environment, Mr. Chris Onogba, is on ground with his team at the border town. But Chief in Ogara, Ethiop West local government area, who craved anonymity, lamented that the northerners are sneaking into the town and the way and manner they are doing is frightening. The source added that the presence of these northerners is already causing anxiety, with some persons thinking of how to move out since they are visible everywhere. Just go and look at the Hausa quarters. They are everywhere. We saw over 20 of them heading to Ogara after the bridge yesterday, and we don't know where they are going. Only God will save us, he said. Some of the locals who spoke to Vanguard in Sapele local government area said the influx of Northerners was another big issue. Mr. Egbeluya Innocent said the way Northerners are flooding into the state, residents are scared that the novel coronavirus will not be too far off. Every week, we have 2 to 3 trucks of northerners coming into the state, and if you go to their quarters in Sapele, you'll be surprised with their numbers. In Koko, Warri North local government area, Madam Fumilayo Inose expressed her fears over the influence of northerners, saying though some of them are harmless, we are really at a crossroad. She, however, called on the local government chairman to act quickly to forestall any impending danger. Reacting to the alarm, the chief press secretary to Sapele Local Government Council boss, Malcolm Tagbara, told Vanguard that his principle was determined to curb the influence of strangers into the town, not necessarily only northerners. The chairman met with the area community and modalities have been put on ground to monitor the entrance of persons coming into the town, he said. That is the news. But however, like I said earlier on, it is really shocking to see that the northerners are actually coming in their thousands to the south. This time of pandemic, this time of COVID-19, I really do not understand why this is the best time for them to start trooping in. There must be a reason for all this. And besides that, the country is said to be in a lockdown, and we have security officers who are on the highway. I don't understand how these northerners still found their way driving through to get to the south. It is not just 30 minutes drive or an hour drive. It's hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Some of them, it takes them 2 or a whole day to get to the south. I really don't know how easy and how possible it is if we have security guards police, military men on the way guiding and preventing people from traveling. So how come they have access to travel the way they want to? And the funny thing about this, it's not really funny, it's really a serious issue. You see them come with ammunition, they have ammunition with them, they have guns, they have cutlasses, knife, they have all daggers with them. I don't know how they got access to those guns. I don't know what right they have. Are they in the military? Are they working with the police? So there's so many questions to be asked, and we need answers to all these questions. And the funny thing about this issue is this: the federal government has not said anything about this issue that is going on in Nigeria, about the influx of the northerners towards the south, trying to just invade the community. They're everywhere now in the bushes. And, there's no answer from the federal government as to the reason why the northerners have decided to leave the north at the time of pandemic to come to the south, and when there's also a total lockdown, who gave them access? Why are they free to drive along the road to the south? And how come they have access to all these guns that they're carrying about, even in the foodstuff that they have in the truck that they're coming with, the cow that they're coming with? Within them, they have their guns also in the food stuff they are bringing in. There's even a video circulating on social media. There's one that they have to put the guns inside leaves. It was wrapped with leaves, and thank God that particular bus that they came with was apprehended. The people in the bus, they were all apprehended. They covered the guns with leaves and tie the other one in a bag. How did they get all these things? Initially they said they were their margeries, those on the street that don't have. But from the look of this, we see healthy men, able-bodied men trooping into the south. What is the reason for this? So the herdsmen are all mixed with Boko Haram coming into the south to cause havoc, to cause pain. I will plead in that the governors of the south should join hands together, work together, and find out what actually the problem is. Why are they moving from the north? Who gave them the access to move? Because they must have met the security force on the way. Why are the security force allowing them to move from the north to the south? So I just beg the government and those in authority in the south to please take this issue seriously. It's not something that we just joke with. Just the way they are coming from the north in their thousands with their trucks, they should be loaded back into their trucks and sent back to wherever they are coming from. Please, we have to be wise. This is not the time to play joke with people's life. There is no true life. Please, 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 we the Southerners, we need to do something. You have to be watchful, Any little thing, we have to be watchful. Watch your back, watch your front. Whatever information you think you can get from the community, you can get from anybody, pass the information to those in authority so we can stay safe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following our page. I will still encourage you. Follow us on Everyday Event. Invite friends and family. Thank you for listening and have a great day. Bye.